Elena always says the right thing. She doesn't even try, and he just picks her. And she's always the one that everyone picks for everything. And I try so hard, and I'm never the one that...
It's not a competition, Caroline.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it always with girls in high school? Unfortunately. The type of competition you'll see between Elena and Caroline in future episodes of The Vampire Diaries, I think is pretty standard for competition that girls normally experience in high school. You know, when if a new cute boy comes to school, it becomes feeding frenzy. Who can get his attention? Just attention from your peers. You know, yeah, just competitive of just being well liked, and other people just wanting to be friends with you or be like you, and those are things that Caroline feels are very important in her world of high school in Mystic Falls. So it'll definitely become competitive, which I think is just pretty normal in high school. A little too close to Damon. Yeah, you know, bad girls have a thing for the bad boys. Caroline gets a little bit closer for Damon, a little too close for comfort, for her friends around her, kind of watching from the distance of what's going on. But it's really interesting to see what happens, because as soon as their relationship appears one way, everything just changes right under your eyes. So. Yeah, I think that definitely of being in high school and wanting to be liked, and just wanting people to appreciate the effort that you're putting into everything. You know, whether it's just, anyone can, I think, relate to that in high school, whether it's wanting your parents to appreciate your work that you put into getting good grades, or wanting, like, maybe your high school boyfriend to appreciate, the new outfit that you got, or your friends to appreciate, how much, if you plan them a birthday party, if you are working hard, everyone wants that on either end. And so I think that Caroline just puts so much effort in just to the way that she appears, and into getting together school activities, and putting effort into the amount of flirtation she plays with the boys, and she just wants that to be appreciated by the people around her, and I think that that's what makes it so hard for her, is that Elena doesn't even try, and everybody just appreciates her. So yeah, I think with anything, anyone can kind of relate to that. Yeah, the frenemy, if you will. And I think a lot of people in high school experience that, is when you're growing up and when you're kids, maybe you're best friends with someone who lives next to you, or you're best friends with someone at school or in the town that you're in, and as you grow up, sometimes things change and you want different things out of life, but if that's been your only friend, there's so much history there that you're kind of like sisters, you're kind of like family. But if you don't necessarily get along anymore, that's just life. But when you're in a small town like Mystic Falls, you don't really have the options of moving to a different city and making new friends, or when you're in the same small high school, those are the only people you got, the people that you have history with. So even if you don't get along with them, you kind of just put up with it, I guess.